lots of footballers stay in football and tend to go into management, but it was a decision of mine to do some other things when I retired from football. So I do the television over here in England, in the UK. I do lots of television work, and then I also have a horse racing business, as you say, and then I also advise a lot of young football players and hopefully pass on my experience to some of those. And then, as you say, I have a big family as well. I have 4 children, so I spend time with them and just do things that you could possibly not done. I go on more holidays than I've ever been before, things like that. So it's a different life, but it's good, very enjoyable. Yes, I watched that game. It was amazing. You're right. Yeah. Well, it was a brilliant performance. Again, Germany went into the tournament as one of the favourites, but I always remember playing South Korea before the World Cup in Korea and Japan, and I remember England drew 1-1 with Korea before that tournament. And I remember all the players saying, "Wow, this is a very good team," and we were a bit nervous going into the tournament, thinking, we didn't beat South Korea, we're never going to win the tournament. But then you see the results in the tournament, and South Korea had a fantastic tournament. I think they got to the quarterfinals or semi-finals or something in the semi-final. So it was an amazing team. So I know South Korea can produce good footballers. I wasn't so surprised that they beat Germany. I think they've always been a good nation, very fit, very tactically aware. And it was great to see. It's always good to see, nations beat the big nations that everybody expects to win. So I think it was a fantastic result. Yeah, I think playing for Newcastle is a big pressure. They've got so many fans. They live for football. It's a very passionate football area, Newcastle, and they work very hard during the week, and they want to see their team play attacking football. So I think Key will be a very popular player because he scores lots of goals, and I think if he gets off to a good start and he's very popular, then it will be an easy club to play for because their fans really support you if things are going well. I think it's a good team. I think that we've had better teams, but I think that this team is very together, very happy with each other, and got a very good team spirit. And I think in competitions, you need good team spirit. You need, people that are very friendly with each other on and off the pitch, because it's difficult living with these people away from your families. You've got to live with these people for maybe 2 months. It's quite difficult. So I think team spirit is very important at World Cups. Well, I think the positive is that we have got a very young team, so I would like to think we will improve as a team. I think we've got a very good manager. Everybody really likes the manager. Well, UMBRO, the Speciale boot in particular, is the boot that I wore from when I first joined UMBRO, when I was only 15 years old or 14 years old. I was very young when I first, and I went through my whole career with UMBRO. So UMBRO is has a very big part in my life. I scored the goal in the World Cup in 1998 wearing the UMBRO Speciale. So when I heard that UMBRO were going to do a new Speciale with a lot of the old features, then I was very excited. 20 years ago since I scored that goal in the World Cup, so it's a long time, but it's still a very famous boot. People still wear it now, and I still think it's as good as any boot out there. It's a brilliant football boot. Well, I think the shirts behind you are very special to me. Those England shirts that I played in for a long time, they're very special. But I think the one club, if you ask me which is my favourite club, then I think the Liverpool shirt has always been a favourite of mine, because that's the shirt I've grown up with. But certainly UMBRO make very good kits. As I say, the England kit for many years was made by UMBRO, and we've got some very famous shirts.